Carnivore Tribe. Here is another recipe that I love and I want to share with you. It is a carnivore quiche. You can make so many different variations and it's really easy, really delicious, which you know is my motto here on this recipe making stuff is if it's not really easy and it's not really good, you're not going to find it here because I'm not into complicated recipes of measuring and this and that. And I want you to just feel comfortable, just vary it anyway. And I'm actually going to show you how I'm varying this today from how I normally make it. So hopefully you'll get different ideas on how you want to make it. And go ahead and leave me a comment and tell me on your variations because it's really fun for me to hear that too. All right, I wanted to do this start to finish so that you could really get an idea of how quick and easy it was. But I'm going to see if I'm going to be able to do that just by kind of telling you I've already pre-cracked the eggs. There's 10 eggs in here. And to that, you're going to add 1.5 cups of heavy cream. Mix that in, and I have a cup of bacon bits. Now you can use packaged bacon that you chop up, saute, crisp up yourself. I'm a big fan of really the Costco bacon bits because they really are quick and easy. Usually when I put them in a recipe, I'm tempted to saute them in the pan and sort of, sizzle them up, crisp them up a little bit, but I'm really hungry and I haven't eaten yet today. I'm trying to get this video made, so I'm not going to crisp them up, but this bakes for 40 minutes in the oven, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that in. And then the next ingredient, of course, is cheese. Now, I sort of prefer doing Gouda and Swiss in my quiche recipes, but you absolutely can do any sort of Monterey, Colby, sharp cheddar. They're all really good. I've done them too, but you're going to add 2 cups of cheese, and I happen to have put in today Gouda and Swiss, and we're just going to mix that up real quickly. Now, this can, other than just adding some of spices in, which I guess I will do that now. So I'm going to have the written out recipe at the end of this video so that you can just pause it and either copy it down or screenshot it and print it. But you are going to use half a tablespoon of parsley, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of dried mustard, and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And you can also, like, I always encourage everybody to put in their own little touches. I actually, to this, sometimes add a little bit of a mixture of Italian seasoning. This time in here, I added my own homemade dried ranch spice mix, which I happen to really love. It's got a touch of dill, a touch of thyme. I don't know, it just seemed like it would go good with this. So the other thing that I love to add is my dehydrated onion bits, and again, you can include or exclude them according to how you feel about adding a little touch of onion flavor. To me, the garlic powder, onion powder, it does not have an effect on me in my life as far as being carnivore or not carnivore. Spices and at that point I'm considering granulated garlic and granulated onion powder a spice. It adds enjoyment to me, to my food, and obviously if you don't tolerate garlic or onion, you don't include it, but it's all a-okay for me in my book. Now, just a regular pie plate. I usually will just take a cold stick of butter and just do some artwork on there. Just get, it's not really critical or crucial, and probably don't even have to do this at all, but I don't know, I do. All right, so what I'm going to tell you about this and what I normally do is, right now I would normally just pour the quiche in there, the mixture, and bake. But since I happen to have a bunch of leftover meats from a charcuterie platter that a friend brought when I had my party, I decided that I am going to just, see if you can see this here, line my entire pie plate with the various meats, and I think it will add a real nice flavor and I guess sort of visual appeal and sort of a pseudo crust, a meat crust. I don't know. We'll see how it comes out. And I don't know, there's so many different different meats here, but it doesn't matter. And if you like it and you want to do it in the future, you can just, you know, get like Boar's Head store-bought Genoa salami, and there's my meaty base. And make sure I have everything in here. This is mixed up. And we'll pour this right into the pie plate. It's going to be pretty darn full. And that's basically it. Just as another added thing, and just because I feel like it, I have some goat cheese that I'm just going to sprinkle on the top before I put it in the oven. Okay, realistically, there was no sprinkling of the goat cheese, so it was more of a plopping of the goat cheese. So I'll just show you the end of that. And we're gonna just stick this in the oven and wait till you taste this. And just remember, just go to town with, just like on my meaty breakfast muffins, which you can catch in another YouTube video, go ahead and just call it the kitchen sink, and whatever leftovers, if you have leftover smoked brisket, oh my gosh, could you imagine how good that'll be just mixed in with the exact existing ingredients, even including the bacon. Roasted chicken, pork loin, pulled pork, even ground beef. The sky's the limit. I just, like I said, I love to have different recipes, so it changes up the flavor a little, changes up the texture. This for me is just going to be a side with my grilled steak today, but it certainly could be a main meal or a breakfast, but just alter it any way you like. Your different spices, your different meats, and different cheeses and flavorings. You could even do we could even do a gyro quiche with maybe some lamb and the super gyro spice. I mean, it could be really innovative, whatever you end up doing based on what's in your refrigerator. So I hope you have fun with it. Let me know if you like this, and leave a comment on the combination that you make. Okay, I just realized that when I turn around, you'll be able to see me actually put this into the oven, and we're gonna bake this at 350. Whew, for 40 minutes. And it should be golden brown on the top, and hopefully this goat cheese that I've never tried the goat cheese on the top before, but I'm hoping this is going to be a nice little added variation. So I'll be right back 40 minutes from now, and we'll take it out and see how it looks. Okay, timer went off, and I will show you. A delicious looking quiche.
So I just wanted to show you the bottom of this quiche where that salami makes a great little bottom crust for extra flavor, and here I am wrapping it up to freeze.
So that's it. I don't know how well you might think quiche and steak goes together. Looks pretty darn good to me. Like I said, I guess typically you would eat that as a meal on its own, maybe with some Parmesan garlic bacon knots with it for breakfast or brunch. But I don't know, New York strip and quiche, it's a good combo.